Hi guys, welcome back to Vent Buddies. I am doing better today. I had a little more sleep, so hopefully I can speak a little better today. Thank you guys so much for your messages and kindness. Amazing. Another amazing thing is our topic today, and that is what remedies we have for fibromyalgia. We did a major vent yesterday and talked about all of the different issues that we face with fibromyalgia, and I asked my community, fibromyalgia community, to help me out and tell me what is everybody doing for their remedies or their things that have helped them with their fibromyalgia. And the list got big, you guys. It got huge. So we're talking about the top 60 things that can help to tame down fibromyalgia. Thus far, there hasn't been a cure. Some people have gone into some kind of remission, but most people not. So if we have to live with this thing, what do we have to do to kind of keep it under control? And I thought it would be helpful to come up with a list of everything that we could possibly do, because there might be some things that have worked for some people and some things that haven't worked. So if something on this list helps you, then everything was worth it. First thing I'm going to do is show you everything that I've been currently using. There's so many things on the list that I have never, I don't even know what it is yet, or I have never tried. So disclaimer, I don't know the efficacy of anything on this list. It's kind of a trial and error thing, so try it out, see if it helps you. If it does, fantastic. I'm also going to ask again if anybody has additional things, or if anything didn't make it to the list on time. I had a couple come in this morning, but I had not had time to add them to the list. So if you have anything else that you think has to be on this list, please leave it in the comments below. And I thank you guys so much for subscribing and supporting this. I've got some big news as well, and that news is we're going to be doing our first interview tomorrow with a fantastic lady. And if you're interested in seeing that, she's a functional medicine practitioner, and I'm looking forward to meeting her and talking to her. I met her in the fibromyalgia community, and love to hear your stories. If you think you've got a fantastic story to tell, or you've got somebody you think I should interview or talk to, please let me know. I love doing that. I can't wait to see what the comments are. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so what I did is I tried to section things off into 3 categories to make it less confusing. The first category we're going to handle is products. We've also got lifestyle activities and services. As well, there's medication, herbs, supplements, vitamins. So those are the 3 categories that I sort of created for you, and all of these items are going to be in the description below, so that you can go and look them up and see, you know, if anything in there might be of interest that you'd like to try. I'm going to first show you in no particular order what I'm using right now, and maybe something in there is going to spark your interest and you can go out and get that. First thing we're going to start with, and this is going to be a heavy one, might as well get it over with, is the weighted blanket. Okay, this thing is like pounds, you guys. And I thought, oh God, like I'm always hot. This is not gonna work for me. Weird. It is so weird. You put this on your body and it kind of, it gives you this weird oozy feeling where it calms you immediately. It's almost like giving you a hug. Oh my gosh. So I got this one at HomeSense. I live in Canada. There's a ton of places you can get them online, but this is a kind of a good size one. You can see it here, and it's super soft and wonderful. And right now I'm in the middle of summer, so I haven't been using it the last couple weeks. It's been pretty hot, so any blankets feel hot to me. So if you want to give that a try, that might be something that works for you. The next thing is the old standby heating pad. I mean, I use this thing on the regular. Great invention. So this is something is a ride or die for me. I have to have it. and I have rheumatoid arthritis on top of my fibromyalgia and degenerative disc disease, so oh my gosh, life is not the same without a heating pad. Okay, next on my list is this little weird little gadget. It's just something you put your feet on and can roll your feet on, but you can also roll it on anything on your body, and it's just a really subtle light massage. Sometimes you just can't take care of yourself and you have nobody to rub your feet, so this is just another little gadget I have. This guy here, yep, the good old massager. You might get some funny looks at the airport, but this thing does work, I'm telling you. My neck, which is one of the bugger areas that sometimes I can't even turn my neck. So I've got this massager and it's got multiple varieties on intensity, and it comes with like a bag of other stuff that you can try. So depending on how sensitive you are, you might want to change the different head on that one. And that one's a Homedics product, and I find it fantastic. Okay, this is my regular, really massive Epsom salt. I am a bathaholic. It's my guilty pleasure, addiction, whatever you want to call it. I'm constantly in the tub. Because it does soothe everything down, calms it down for me. And when things get rough, Epsom salt, as you can see, it's on its last legs because I use it so much. So do not underestimate the power of Epsom salt. It does calm you and also sometimes can help you sleep as well. So try that. I just pulled this out. I've got a little bag of supplements here, and there's so many herbs, supplements, naturopathic things out there. These may or may not be something that work for you, but definitely I've seen some results from them, and everybody says they're fantastic, so I'm going with it. I'm going to try anything I can. I should say in the morning I do take coffee with turmeric in it, so I take my turmeric like spice-wise, and cinnamon and MCT oil and a little bit of almond milk, and that's my kind of breakfast until about noon or so. To keep my sugar levels and my insulin levels down in my body, and I fast from dinner time till I'd say about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then at 12 o'clock I normally eat chia pudding. So that's chia seeds, flax, psyllium husk, almond milk, some berries. I'll put some peanut butter or almond butter in there, maybe a touch of stevia, and that is my breakfast every single day. My lunch almost every single day is a big salad with hemp seeds, and I'll put some nuts in there. I'll put maybe some vegan cheese, possibly, and avocado, and every day big salad to get my fresh vegetables in. And then dinner time I usually, I'll cook up a, tofu stir fry, or, a mushroom steak or something like that, being vegan keto. And for dessert I might have a couple strawberries, or a keto bar, or maybe a vegan keto blueberry muffin. But come like 7 or so p.m. that's it for the day, to give my body a rest from eating. And I do get a little growly come around 11:30 at night, but I just ride that hunger out a little bit and it goes away, and then go to sleep, and if I can sleep, and then rinse and repeat, and keeping it simple, keeping it clean. That's my diet. I haven't been losing a pound. I'm going to be seeing a naturopath next month to see if she can see why. I think it might be hormonal. I'm probably going into menopause, but being that I eat so clean, I don't quite understand why I'm not losing a pound. But if I exercise more, with fibromyalgia, it just blows things up. So I have to be real gentle on my exercise, because I don't like being down for days and days at a time, because I overdid it. Okay, so let's get into supplements and goodies like that next. So I always kick out with some magnesium. I don't know if you can see, this is the brand that I use. And I go to the vitamin shop here in Victoria, and they hook me up with whatever I need. Some of this is left over and some of this is new. So I kick out with some vitamin C, if you can see that. And let's see. Definitely take in some potassium citrate, chromium, just something I've seen people taking. I don't know if it's working or not, but I'm trying everything. I normally take B12 drops under my tongue, but they were sold out, so I have to wait to get that. In the meantime, I'm taking this B complex product, and again, it's from my vitamin shop, and I'm sure you can get it. And in Canada, this is cut from a Prairie's Natural Ground, and I just kind of take a swig of it. You're supposed to take a tablespoon. Your pee comes out kind of yellowy green, so you know it's in your body. The reason the liquids are good is because it's a little easier for your body to absorb. You'll get instant energy from it, so that in itself is really helpful. So maybe consider that if you're having low energy right now. I take a under the tongue liquid D. Quick D, vitamin D. There's, you know, pill form, but you know, I've also got another one that's the little gel caps, but I'm trying out the liquid because I was told that might be more helpful. On top of that, I have major sleep issues, as you guys have already seen from yesterday. So I try every possible thing for sleep. I have done everything for sleep in the past, and right now I'm using this product. It's I don't know if that's going to focus in okay. Ortho Sleep, and it's from AOR, and yeah, I definitely notice it. I didn't think a herb would do it for me. You basically got to conk me on the head for anything to work, but I have seen definite results from that. I was doing the Dr. Berg sleep aid. I don't know if you guys know Dr. Berg. He's on YouTube, and he's a doctor, and he really believes in a ketogenic lifestyle. And he does eat quite a bit of salad and stuff like that as well. So if you are trying to move away from sugar and get onto YouTube, some good people to see are Dr. Berg. I think there's Dr. Boz. There's a couple of doctors on there that, you know, seem to know their stuff. And, you know, other individuals that, you know, have just made it their passion in life, who have really good information too. And I've been trying this out too. It's a little keto booster. It helps to get you into ketosis. What this whole keto thing is, to me, really, what it means to me is I don't have the insulin spikes more than anything. So I don't take in any heavy carbohydrates. I have light carbohydrates in my vegetables and in my berries, but for me, if I start eating carbs and all of that, I find my migraines really increase, and they're a nightmare. So if you can get your sugar levels really even, and when you're eating more healthy fats like avocado, coconut oil, olive oil, those are my three main goes, and I have some nuts that, you know, to me don't upset. Some people are a little bit sensitive to nuts or allergic to nuts. I have a handful a day. Pumpkin seeds, things like that, they all have fat in them. And you know, I have some vegan mayonnaise in there, some vegan like cream cheese, a couple of other little things that kind of help keep things interesting for me, because I don't want to get overly bored. And I'm good. Like, I'm not a complicated person. That does it for me. I'm good with that. Painkillers, sometimes you need them because you just can't survive without a painkiller. There's a ton that I'm going to read off the list in a bit, but what I am focusing on right now is just, I try to just kind of go Tylenol 1. If it's an emergency, I'll go Tylenol 2, or Tylenol 3, sorry, because it's heavier, but it really makes me dizzy and stuff now because my central nervous system is so sensitive to everything. Some of the heavier medications for sleep, if you need to be knocked out, obviously there's a ton of meds that I've done, which is Seroquel. You could take benzos. These are all heavy duty pharms. So if, you know, be forewarned that there are major side effects to things, and there's a lot of issues with a lot of these medications, but some people, you've got to do what you got to do to survive. Antidepressants, there's multitudes of them, anti-anxiety medication, there's so many, but I will put a list to all of the suggestions below if I'm running through this really quickly, and you guys can comb through them and see and try, and maybe go to your doctor or your naturopath, see what's going to work for you. Okay, so I've got the list here. I'm going to try to rattle off a few that I didn't get to talk about on here that were really cool suggestions and things I've never tried, things I'm interested in trying. But let's go through this as fast as possible so you're not here so long. So I named the few that I work with, but some that I didn't for products and so forth is a vibration mat, essential oils, pain spray, there's different brands, Ionic foot bath, Dr. Ho products, interesting, Cryoderm, Adaptogens, all these are some of the new things for me. Ice packs, they're also good for you know, taking the swelling down of things. Topricin Fibro Cream, Arnica, Blue Emu Pain Relief Cream. And there's other creams that you can get in the store as well that, you know, are for muscle pain and things, so you can experiment with those. Please let me know if you know of any good ones. Lavender bath salts, that sounds really lovely. Voltar Cream, I hope I have that right. And TENS machine. Okay, so let's skip forward to lifestyle activities and services. It's kind of like a category I put in. So sometimes products aren't doing it, you need to add. First thing I think of is gentle massage. Oh, it's wonderful if you can get that done. If you can't go for a professional one, try to enlist a loved one to help you. A pain management program, they have all kinds of things that they do within the pain management program. Anything from mentally dealing with the pain to, is it Tai Chi? I'm trying to remember. Tai Bo, I don't remember the name of it, but there's something that they do. It's kind of like movement that helps you. And there's certainly different exercise programs that help, including, you know, Pilates or yoga or all kinds of unique exercise programs that might be super beneficial. We would love for you to comment below and help add to the list. Aqua Massage, ooh, that sounds really nice. Swimming, I hate getting in a bathing suit, but I know it's beneficial. Walking, Myofascial release massage, it's a different kind of release, different kind of massage, which fantastic. It can be sometimes a little painful for me, but it can be really helpful for many. We've already talked about diet, low in sugar, clean eating, key. I have coffee in the morning. Some people can't manage caffeine, so that might be a decaffeinated thing for you. And alcohol, guys, we all know what alcohol does. It's brutal. I loved my wine. Believe me, I was a girlfriend, sit on a patio, drink wine person. Now, and go to restaurants. Now I'm a never go to restaurants, eat home, eat clean. I don't drink for months at a time now, very occasionally, because it's just brutal what it does to my sleep, what it does to my body. My body can't handle it anymore. Hot tub, if you're lucky to have one. I didn't put sauna in there, that might help, but hot tub might be really nice. Counseling, pet therapy. I love that one. I'm going to add a little bonus footage to this. It's going to make the video long, but I think if any of you love dogs, I'm going to put a little bonus footage at the end of this video with some dogs at the dog park playing and having a blast. Watching that, being around nature, being around that kind of lifestyle, that calms your nervous system down. So being in nature is a huge one for me, and pet therapy is fantastic, you guys. Some people use dogs for support dogs, and those animals can calm your central nervous system. Counseling or support groups, those are great. My support group, Fibromyalgia support group, what would I do without them? We wouldn't have this list. So I highly recommend you can go online. It's free to go and meet some people who are like-minded, who have the same problems as you, and you might get some incredible friendships and suggestions. Okay, so let's get into medications and so forth. These are some of the ones that others have recommended. I have not tried all these. I've tried some of them. So I can't vouch for whether they work or not. Make sure that you guys check with your doctor and you know all the good stuff. But these are what was recommended or what people are on. So low dose Naltrexone, Nortriptyline, Amitriptyline, Cymbalta, any various antidepressant might help your mood, might help shift your fibro a little bit. Trazadone, I believe, is a painkiller. Topomax, I took that for my migraines. Topricin here in Canada. It worked for a little bit and then it stopped, but for some people it really works. It does bring your appetite down. I would really want to say for temporary use only, guys, or occasional, very occasional use, will be Valium, Ativan, Clonazapam, the benzos. Coming off those is going to really damage your central nervous system most likely, and so if you stay on them regularly, they put me on this stuff for 3 years straight, and I'm a year and a half off of taking them regularly, like daily. I'll have one occasionally if it's an emergency, but really keep those. If you can get off them, you have to get some help with that because you can really get sick. So try the Ashton manual, try a little bit of research online, but this is highly problematic, but they are an emerge. Advil, the standbys, be careful for your stomach, don't take too many. Tylenol 3, same thing, be careful, these are hard on your body. Gravol, sometimes I take one to, if I've tried everything else and I've got to sleep and I'm getting sick to my stomach because I can't sleep, a Gravol has something to help you nod off. It's an emergency. So does like a anti-allergy, like I can't think of the medicine, but you know, some of the allergy meds can help you sleep, and some of the over-the-counter medications, that same ingredient that they use in allergy products helps you go to sleep. Again, anything that's chemical is not good in the long run, but emergency. Lyrica, gabapentin, made me dizzy, but they work for some people. Flexerol, muscle relaxants, love them for sleeping, love them, but again, chemical. Seroquel, knock you out, but you have to be careful. You can get irregular heartbeat with those. Lamotrigine, mood stabilizers, any kind of mood stabilizer, just being out of depression might help your pain levels. Good for bipolar, good for certain mental disorders. Magnesium is a big one that everyone says, and I use it. CBD oil, I haven't tried this yet. If you guys know of a good brand, it's the question to me is which one works, and I don't know if you take it orally, if you rub it on, if you do both, but please put comments below if that's something that is working for you, for other people, so that they can read about it. Kratom, Kratom people are so scared to say because in some places it's legal, some places not. We're here in Canada, it's legal, so I can say it all I want. So is marijuana, and marijuana is legal here too. I have tried a couple of marijuana, the pills before. I've never really done much else. It just doesn't really, like, I get too whacked out on everything, so I like to kind of keep my head on straight. It definitely works for people. So, okay, so we talked about vitamin B12. I can't promote that enough for energy. B complex for energy. I like the liquid forms myself because they are absorbed a little more easier. Any over-the-counter herbal sleep meds you could try. Vitamin D. Obviously, the sun is also vitamin D, so if you're inside all the time, try to go outside a little bit and get your vitamin D if possible. Fish oils, various fish oils, omega-3s, that was recommended. Potassium, that's huge. You can get it in bananas, but taking a supplement might be important. Vitamin C, and the Dr. BERG sleep aid I showed you, and he has various herbs and supplements. And there's so many unique and different things that are coming out all the time. There's a lot of multi-level marketing companies that carry a variety of products. And, you know, I always want that magic potion to work. I always, you know, I'm one of those people that sometimes will try anything, whatever. And so it doesn't matter to me, like, necessarily how it's sold. I just don't like too much, you know, too much pressure in that direction. And I might have my own plan of what I'm on, and I don't really want to do anything new. So if you've got a friend who's selling something, you know, my opinion is maybe read about it, be open about it, but don't feel forced. But at the same time, if they have a sample, if you want to try something, there might be some incredible products out there, and that's the only way that it can be marketed effectively. And so who cares, try it. And for some people, it's ride or die, fantastic products that they live by. And I have tried some stuff in the past that has worked. I didn't talk too fast and I ran through this list okay. It's a long video, but worth it. This is a half an hour of your life that could change your life, because there could be something in here that really does it for you. So just as a bonus at the end, you can watch it, don't watch it, it's fine. But if you love puppies, if you love dogs, I'm going to add this on anyway, because I've been trying to find a happy place that's not an event where I could put a positive in here and see if I can lift someone's spirit, and dogs do it for me. I love I love them. So have a great day, you guys. Please comment, please subscribe, and I hope this helped you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you can tune in tomorrow, we're going to be having our first interview with a functional medicine practitioner, and I'm so looking forward to meeting her. I've heard she has an incredible story, personal story of what she's done and what's worked for her, and one of those rise above stories. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, Fan Buddies.